What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Don't mind if you hear snow trucks and plows and stuff out there. They're going crazy right now. We got about like a foot of snow. I know a lot of people is probably snowed in right now and are dealing with snow. I wish everybody stays warm in this weather. Be very careful. Don't leave the house unless you gotta leave the house. And drive very, very slow. Because this thing ain't no joke. But anyways, we got some breaking news coming in. Breaking. What's going on, Gucci? Yeah, the whole Northeast got hit. I'm under the impression. It's a huge storm. But yeah, the plows out there going crazy right now. You can't even pull out the driveway if you wanted to. So guess what, y'all? This D4VD case, it looks like they getting in a little closer on moving in on D4VD, aka David. His best friend, BFF, just has been arrested. Langston, aka NeoTheAsian. So they just arrested him for a felony charge as appearing to fail as a witness. Now what's weird is they won't say a witness to what really. I'm sure we can all connect the dots. But they won't put it out there. What is he failing to appear to a witness as? Now, I'm going to be honest. From all the cases and the stuff that I've seen and dealt with, I believe right now that the feds, whatever, are going after D4VD's closest friends. Not only did Steve Fisher, the private investigator, said that there was more than one person involved. The coroner said it's going to take more than one person, allegedly, from the cuts. I don't want to say too much on here, but y'all know what I'm saying, the cuts in the body. But I believe they don't got, that grand slam piece of evidence yet, so they're trying to get one of these people to roll over and tell. You know what I mean? They know Neo is one of the last seen with him. The female was one of the last seen with him. They grabbing these people up, telling them to come in as witnesses, trying to get them terrified, probably putting them in the cell, trying to break them, just so they can have that statement on top of their evidence. You know what I mean? That eyewitness. Yes, I seen allegedly D4V do it. Or, you know how they're saying, like I was just saying, more than one person is involved? They will even want to say, hey, we want to help you out and get in less time. You could get, instead of doing 25 years, 5 years if you tell us the whole story. And, I seen the best of them crack. You know what I'm saying? I seen people snitch on their best friends. I seen people snitch on their family. Never mind this poor little girl and these people they grabbing that's D4VD's friends that know nothing about the streets. And the police, I believe, notice. But let's watch this real quick.
A friend of singer David has been arrested after allegedly failing to appear as a witness in a Los Angeles courtroom. According to TMZ, well-known streamer Neo Langston was taken into custody in Montana with the
well-known streamer? I never heard a dude in my life.
Help of local authorities who were assisting the LAPD. He's reportedly being held without bond and is being transferred to Los Angeles. This comes as an LA County grand jury reportedly moves toward indicting David in the murder of Celeste RIVAS HERNANDEZ, The teenager's body was found in the trunk of the singer's Tesla last year. No charges have been filed as of yet.
So y'all see that? Why are they coming for everybody besides the person they should be coming for? D4VD, the person we're seeing, you know, interacting with this girl on Discord. The person we're seeing in pictures with this girl on Instagram. Y'all know what I'm saying? And my only conclusion to that is they want one of these friends to roll over so they can get that statement on top of the evidence they got. Because maybe there's something maybe allegedly that these fools did right. Because it looks like they did everything wrong. But anyways, who's been grabbed up so far? It says Langston, the Asian. He was snatched up on the 22nd. He was arrested in Montana, out-of-state warrant from LA. He appeared before a Montana judge on the 23rd and was subsequently transferred to LAPD custody. Now, they said at first that Neo had no bond, but now the story is he's been released on $60,000 bond. And I'm going to show you guys the receipts to that in a minute. But reason for appearance. Langston was charged with failing to appear as a witness before a grand jury investigating the death of a 15-year-old Celeste RIVAS Hernandez. He was released on January 24th, 26th. So that means 2 days later he was released after posting $60,000 bail. Now who knows, maybe in them 2 days he could have cracked. He could have gave up some information. Maybe not. He stayed quiet. But the other notable participants who've been called in front of a grand jury is his manager, Robert, the head of the touring company, former touring management, and then Evan Genesis, the attorney representing both Robert and unnamed uncooperative witness. Oh, speculated to be Langston. All right. So everybody besides David has been called to the court.
NeoTheAsian has been arrested. There's a brand new article coming out from TMZ that NeoTheAsian has been arrested on failure to appear as a witness. TMZ is saying while David remains in the crosshairs of investigators probing Celeste Rivas' unaliving, one of his friends, a famous streamer, is also in trouble now. David's friend Neo was booked into a Montana jail Thursday on a warrant, according to online records. A rep from the jail where Neo is being housed told TMZ that there was an out-of-jurisdiction warrant from Los Angeles for failure to appear as a witness. He is currently being held without bond. It's interesting because we know there's been a grand jury convened since at least November in the Celeste Rivas unaliving case, and multiple witnesses have already testified. Sources have also told TMZ that David is likely to be charged with her unaliving. But it is important to note, even though this is pretty coincidental, TMZ is not sure right now if Neo being arrested was because he was called as a witness to the grand jury that's investigating what happened to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. But this connection obviously cannot be ignored. This is huge news. And I do 100% agree with TMZ with this. I do believe that it is most likely because he probably didn't appear as a witness to this grand jury. Because we all have to remember, based off little things being dropped, we can assume that the PI, Steve Fisher, testified to the grand jury for Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He also said that he knew the last person that parked David's Tesla before he left on tour. I mean, the man said he had video footage of it.
So that's what I was saying earlier, guys. When he went on Nancy Grace, the private investigator that the homeowner hired came out and said he seen the suspects with an S park the vehicle before they jumped on the tour bus. Now, the only suspects that jumped on the tour bus was him and the other girl. I don't know if it was Alasia, whatever. I forgot her name. I'll have to check. But is it possible that they're trying to get these guys, allegedly, even if they had something to do with it, to crack and tell the whole story, because they don't know what the whole story is. They can just probably connect the dots and try to figure it out. But if somebody gives a testimony and they know the whole story, they can cut a deal to one of these guys possibly. Which this is what the police do.
Because the way the PI was detailing this person about being in photographs and also on a tour bus with David going to tour after parking this Tesla, we can most likely assume it was probably Neo.
I'm going to show you guys the eats before we embark on our tour adventure.
This is once they hopped on the tour bus. So that's the woman I'm talking about, and that's him. So after the PI said they moved the car and then jumped on the tour bus, I wrote this down. I believe it was around April or something. And April 2025. And these are the people on the tour bus.
Tender tour bus vibes. Studio in the back because we making music on tour. You know what's that. You know what it is. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. See y'all in San Francisco. First show on the way. We're gonna get naked on.
If Neo was the last person that parked David's Tesla before they left on tour, it would make complete sense on why they would want to bring him in as a witness and ask him questions. But then the real question really starts centering around, well, why wouldn't he not appear if you know you've been subpoenaed to testify? And it's obviously common sense when you are subpoenaed to testify, you know if you are a no-show, you are risking going to jail. Everybody knows that. You also have to remember that LAPD has said that they believe that this was not one person that did this to Celeste. They think there were multiple people involved. I've been eyeing Neo for a while now, and I'm not gonna lie, now it's got me
We all
eyeing
have.
him that much more. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Damn, it's snowing like crazy outside. I'm not gonna lie, we all been looking at Neo side-eyed. Y'all know what I'm saying? And I don't know why they say he had no bond at first. Maybe at first he didn't, but he did get bonded out. I'll show you guys that in a second. Hold on, let me show you guys the this is the him in custody, Neo Langston custody record. He's 23. Date of birth, he's only born in the 2000s. Custody when he got locked up, January 24th, 2026 at 12 a.m. he got locked up. So it's that late at night, is that? Yep. And custody status, in custody detail, the LA County Sheriff Department. So that's him in custody. Boom, that's the receipt. Let me show you guys him actually being brought out of his house when they came and got him and served him the warrant. Do I got the warrant up here? I think I deleted it. This is his bond certificate. Let's see him getting pulled out the house. Right in front of all his neighbors. No shoes on or nothing. What's going on, Gucci? I just turned on all messages, chat. Shout out to all the slimes in attendance. Shout out all my supporters, all the viewers. Justice for Celeste. Drop them purple hearts in the chat. So you see they got the warrant papers in their hand right there. That's a must. You got to show the warrant papers. Oh wait, we're going to see him being brought outside with no shoes and everything. But you see they got the warrant papers in his hands, all that. What's the comment say? Neo creep behavior. So Jason the Weed claiming that Neo is basically a creep. Oh yeah, I gotta show you these whatever y'all want to call them, clips, TikToks of Jason the Weed turning on David. But he said basically a creep. Who's to say he wasn't the one who M Celeste? It was speculated that he was the last one to move the car. Yeah, speculated. But anyways, let's look at him being arrested. These are the same people that was at his door. Maybe the regular police and the state police or something. He looks like he lost a little bit of weight and he's under some stress to me. He's probably been eating him alive. Look at this picture. He's looking right at the cameras. See, look, he got no shoes on, guys. He's in socks. A lot of people are saying that they must have like been real fed up for not to give him a few seconds to put on his shoes. And that could be because he didn't show up to court. Who knows? Or maybe the crime that he's alleged of. Oh yeah, look, the guy with the badge. He the one holding him and everything. The warrant in his hand. And his shoes. So everybody was saying he got arrested with no bond. Here's the proof right here. He was out on $60,000 bond. Date of birth. They bleeped it out right here. ID number. Custody status date. So now his custody status is out of custody. Custody detail. Bonded out. So he bonded out on 60 grand, y'all. So now real quick, I want to play these Jason the Ween clips or TikToks. The guy David used to, the streamer David used to, you know, make streams and stuff with. Let's check this out.
That's your man.
He just found out the news about Neo.
Who he smoking on? I heard the news. That's your man. Yugi, that's your man. That's your man. Your girl got the worst read on people. I told her he was a weirdo. Oh God, I did. Arrested for failure to appear as a witness.
Who'd he tell was a weirdo?
Oh God, I did. Arrested for failure to appear as a witness. The truth always comes to light, bro. This shit is weird. Why would he fail to appear as a witness? He knows something. He knows something.
I've been seeing that nigga. What the fuck did I say? He disrespected my ass. Fuck that nigga. And they gonna catch them all. They gonna catch the whole group.
The whole group.
Yo, slow down. What are you talking about? We weren't having conversations talking about how this dude is weird, bro. Like off camera.
Yo, Jason, can I have your Maybach if y'all get caught?
What are you talking about, get caught? Yo, shut the fuck up. Who he smoking on? I heard the news. That's your
They
man.
trolling, or are they? Now we got one more.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they both going to jail though. How'd you get arrested?
Failure to appear as witness.
Oh hell, them boys gone. Hey David, you going to jail and you can bring your best friend.
Oh!
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they both going to jail though. How'd you get arrested?
Jason Ween with them inside jokes.
Hell, them boys gone. Hey David, you going to jail and you can bring your best friend.
Sheesh. That's not all, guys. Hold on. It's going to get juicier. I got a little bit more to show y'all. So, the private investigator, Steve Fisher, had commented about something. Let's see what he said. He commented after Neo was arrested. The arrest of Neo Langston for failure to appear to give testimony, which are the exact words used by the sheriff's department when speaking with me, concerns me to a certain extent, assuming this arrest is related to the Celeste RIVAS HERNANDEZ case. Targets are not typically called to testify in a case at the state level. Target letters are not always required. Now listen to what he says. But subpoenaing a target without providing notice is extremely risky. A defense attorney would likely argue that any testimony was coerced. Had Neo received a targeted letter, he almost certainly would have retained counsel and invoked his Fifth Amendment rights. Listen right here, guys. This makes me think that he is viewed as a witness. What was I saying earlier? Rather than someone currently at risk of being charged. So are they giving them the opportunity to tell or become a co-conspirator? Did one person act alone in concealing Celeste's body? No. If this was a homicide, did a single individual act alone without a conspirator? I find that unlikely. This leads me to believe that Neo may represent a last-ditch effort by prosecutors, a Hail Mary of sorts, because they do not have yet what they need to fully, what I tell ya, to fully make the case. They may be attempting to pressure him into cooperating, potentially be offering immunity. Is that Neo's last hope? Now I just want to say one thing. They don't call me in Islam we trust for nothing. Like I was just saying earlier, due to all the crimes that I've dealt with and I've seen, they definitely trying to pull this off. If Neo was involved, if he wasn't involved, he knows he's the closest one to D4VD that they can probably get to crack besides a woman or the manager. So they bringing him in, and like the private investigator Steve Fisher said, he believes they just trying to offer him some immunity or something to get some information because they don't got that last piece to the puzzle. Now, is that why D4VD hasn't been arrested or charged yet when we got all this stuff floating around? Let me show y'all something real quick. Bear with me. So while charging one person, look what he said right here, gang. It says, if that is the situation, it suggests the case is largely circumstantial. That means they're going on circumstantial evidence. Like, oh, there's a chainsaw left behind. And this is all example, allegedly. Oh, there's something found in the car. You know what I mean? But nothing really pinpointing them. But I also want to say before I continue reading, they did this exact thing to Little Dirt. You know Little Dirt? They arrested him and all his people, 3 guys, before they even had any evidence because they wanted one of them to fold and crack, like allegedly people usually do in Chicago. Then they threw Little Dirk in the hole, seg, 23 hours a day, no commissary, no visits, no calls, for 6 months straight because they found an Apple Watch. And Dirk's lawyer argued how the same guy that got caught with an Apple Watch got out a week after. But anyways, this is what cops do, get people to crack, to turn over and fold. And it happens to the best of them. Steve knows what he's saying. But he said, and that is the situation. It suggests that the case is largely circumstantial, which could help explain the prolonged delay. That makes sense? I may be misreading the situation, but when I learned of Neo's arrest, my stomach dropped. I am deeply concerned about both the strength of the case and the pursuit of the justice for Celeste. While charging one person is better than charging no one, you see what he's saying? Everyone who bore any culpability in this minor's death or in the concealment of her body should face the most severe punishment available under the law. However, it doesn't feel that way will be the case. Not to me anyways. Hashtag D4VD. Shout out to the boy Steve Fisher. Pushing for justice for Celeste. Shout outs to him, yo.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose.
Key News has reported a friend of singer David has been arrested after allegedly failing to appear as a witness
Look at him
in a
smiling.
Los Angeles courtroom. According to TMZ, Well-known streamer Langston was taken into custody in Montana with the help of local authorities who were assisting the LAPD. He's reportedly being held without bond and is being transferred
That's his
to Los Angeles.
mugshot.
This comes as an LA County grand jury reportedly moves toward indicting David in the murder of Celeste RIVAS Hernandez. The teenager's body was found in the trunk of the singer's Tesla last year. No charges have been filed.
Crazy. No charges has been filed yet, but they charging this guy failed to appear as a witness. TMZ had reported a female witness failed to show up at the grand jury. Do you think that Neo could have done it, considering how suspicious not showing up is? Not really. I think he might have allegedly could have participated. Like they said, more than one person was involved. He looks all bummed out. I'd be too. Neo Langston has been arrested in Montana on Los Angeles Superior Court warrant for failure to appear for testimony. Lewis and Clark expects LA County to begin the extradition process. This was Steve Fisher this morning. This is the, they even showed us the warrant for Neo. This is his warrant right here, chat. That's him right there, Langston Neo, 23 years old male. It's a bunch of other people that got warrants. His was for January 22. They got to get this signed by the judge before they can go and do it. But the warrant is for unspecified warrant. So they didn't list why. The only person on that sheet for some reason. Is this her on the voicemails that David won't tell us who it is?
Right now, but like I've been so selfish and I can't stop thinking about you and what I did and how it's affecting like everything. Like, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I tried. You're special, David.
That's creepy.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
I'm so serious.
I never heard this.
I haven't held your hand.
This could be some serious shit. Like, she'd probably like, why don't you hold my hands anymore? Because he don't want to be seen around and ruin his career. Who knows? That sounds exactly like her. Hold on. Run that back.
Seriously, I haven't held your hand. Like you're not funny. I swear you're not funny.
I'm done.
Let me think.
But it's at a time.
It could have been yesterday. It could have been yesterday.
Wow, yeah, I'm glad you remember that. I'm glad.
Period.
Ew, I hate when you say period, bro. Alright. I got a question for you now.
Okay.
Why do you think we met? Yeah, why do you think we met?
Well, I think personally, have you ever heard of the invisible strength theory?
Oh yeah.
That's his CD.
Exactly that. So basically,
That's what David's album is whole based on. That's when somebody's born and they belong with somebody else, and there's this string that attaches them to that other person, and no matter what goes on in life, it's always going to bring them to that person because of the string.
we met because we were supposed to meet.
Okay.
Cheryl, just on time. We unlocking some deep shit right here in this D4VD case. So your boy Neo, D4VD's BFF, just got locked up because he didn't appear as a witness. They wanted him to testify. Felony warrant. Got locked up, but was released the next day. $60,000 bond. Now, D4VD, I'm hearing these voice messages that they're saying is Celeste, and David wouldn't disclose the person who made this voicemail. Listen to her voice.
No.
Okay.
Why do you think we met? Yeah. Why do you think we met?
Well, I think personally, have you ever heard of the invisible strength theory?
Oh yeah.
Exactly that. So basically, we met because we were supposed to meet.
Okay.
And we're connected because we're supposed.
That's his
to be
motto.
connected. It's kind of like that. I loved you before I existed, and I love you even when I die. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's weird, it's strange, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So don't leave me. Please.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
All right.
Volume low.
I love you.
How you doing, Cheryl?
You're the one calling my phone.
Whoa, that's creepy. So look at this. Now they're saying this means something else. I don't know. Remember, guys, this is supposed to be the alleged spot that something went down at. That they had confused for St. Barbara, but it was somewhere else that he left and went. And then he even made this as his deluxe album cover, which I already put everything together. I believe Withered was when he was going through the breakup. Deluxe was after everything was done. That's why it's called Withered. Then Mars Incessant. So now they're saying that it means death in Japanese. Now, I don't know how true this is or if they just trying to blow it out the water. Because, do you guys see an S there? This is the original one, the first one. I'm doing good, Cheryl. Found out this guy got arrested. Unfortunately, he's out on bond already, so I figured I'd come share it with the chat. Say what's up to all my slimes. See how everybody's doing. Big snowstorm right now. Over a foot. So what do you think? I was under the impression, chat, that he wrote high under the rocks. And then upside down it means 14. He was even crazy enough to comment on it on his alt account, which he wrote, "My site is beautiful." Now it also gets me, and I talked about this. Look at where he said my site is beautiful. He put the explanation points. One of them's upside down. He's trying to tell us something. And then you're telling me he tweeted this Chinese stuff too? Or Japanese stuff? And they're pointing out this spot right here like he might have wrote the same word right here. I don't know. It's kind of reaching, because why would the S be so faded? Look at how many alt accounts he had. David's Gallery, Extra David. You know that Instagram account still never accepted my follow request. Oh, guys, check this out, Cheryl. Dean Blunt Lover. This is allegedly Celeste's official Instagram name, everybody. She called herself Dean Blunt Lover. And as you see, she was followed by David. Not a lot of people knew. But this was her Instagram account. I'm assuming it's probably her story on her Insta. She never shows her face. Why they wearing them old shoes? David got all that money. I'm thinking Celeste got sick of not being able to show her face. Look at that tattoo, guys. What did it say? Did it say David? She did have a tattoo on her finger that said David, huh? That's crazy, and they still questioning. Oh, that's insane. Look at the ring, too. You can see her face a little bit right here, but he put the thing over it. Right here. Send one message anonymous. I'm taking your mans, Joe. Nuh-uh. That is her. Look at her eyebrows and her face, chat. I'm 100% sure that's her right there. Look, you can actually see how young she looks in this picture. Am I right or wrong? You're not telling me that this little anonymous message is coincidentally hiding her nose and her mouth. Come on, he put that on there on purpose. But look at her eyes. I can see her. I'm looking at her in her eyes. That is Celeste, allegedly. What do you think, chat? Yeah, very creepy. Yeah, that's her, right? For sure. And this is her account, like I said, Dean Blunt Lover. Hold on, y'all. If y'all haven't hit that like button yet, hit the like button. Also, make sure y'all hit the sub button for me. Thank y'all. We got some more good news over here. Shout out to Reddit. So look, this is her Instagram. She only had 154 followers at the time. 37 following. Let me check on her right now. I doubt it's up now, but let me see something. What was it? Dean Blunt Lover 420? Come on! Followed by, you could tell she was somebody because she was followed by David with only 154 followers, y'all. If y'all want me to log on my Instagram and check, just tell me and I'll do it. Alright? Oh my god, look at this, guys. She was just a kid 3 days ago, smiling all the time. Everything changed when she met David. She didn't look like herself anymore. In the last videos and photos we have of her, she appears disoriented. Now, you know what's crazy? That goes with the private investigator, because the LAPD ain't say shit, saying that they found empty pill bottles in the house. Not saying that she took them. It also could go with her recent pictures where they said she looked under the influence, like she might have been smoking or something. And also her name was Dean Blunt Lover. But yeah, she looks like a child in these pictures. Wow, look. You gotta be one sick person, y'all. This is the picture I'm talking about. So these are her after pictures, I guess. They're saying she changed. And this is her before pictures when she was always smiling. So look at this picture. You could tell she's baked right here in the middle picture. That's crazy, Cheryl. Is that why they hiding it up? Look at her right here in D4VD. He looks so demonic, don't he? Look at him. You want to know what the crazy thing is? This is the last time she was seen, chat. January 2nd in this hoodie. And then January 3rd, D4VD takes a selfie with the hoodie on the floor. Never seen in the camera after that. David says he lost his wedding
Welcome
ring.
to the next generation of website creation. Wix Harmony. Get the power of
Oh, this is when he's going to the school, guys. We just made a video talking about that. Like his patterns about going to high schools when you an adult, yet over 18 years old. Why you giving out concert tickets at high schools to kids that don't even drive? You know what I'm saying?
The tickets to a high school. Kids are super smart. Apparently, the past 5 schools been like these artsy schools that got like super cool electives and whatnot. That's my fans, I guess.
All children, look, allegedly.
Me and that. Know what I'm saying? Make sure you me on the ground, one little whale.
Look at, they got the Atami shirts on too.
The street right now.
Hi, we love you. In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry.
What?
Save your
Straight childs, guys.
And I know that you're here with me.
By the way, chat, he's at a high school right now giving out $600 tickets to random kids. Make that make sense. And I said in my other video, I could see if the man went to the high school, something like that. This man never went to school in his life. He's been homeschooled. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, that's insane. The man never even been into a public school. That's another question. People say, look at the tickets. People say, why was he in public school?
You get 2 tickets if you find them.
$600, $500 tickets.
I don't want to give these to no non-fans.
I'm not saying this is what he did, but allegedly, could this be how he recruited people? All these people probably gonna hit him up maybe later. Oh, I can't get a ride there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? These people all go and hop on the school bus later. The camera shows them jumping on a school bus. They don't even jump on a city bus or walk home. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like the one that like started, I guess like the
His manager's there too.
But my friend is like not here at the moment.
Rob.
They're inside.
I was about to say sorry for your loss.
They're not dead, they're not dead. They probably want to be, but like, I don't take them down.
Look, he giving them bloody shirts on.
So you're an artist?
No, she is. She made the music. She made the music.
I brought you the marker.
He stayed with that star.
So what do you say?
Look, he's signing everything. Yeah, he could have went anywhere.
These are photos from the other night.
Yo, did you guys get the text?
Yeah, they're going.
Oh yeah, they're like going.
Look, they're going on the school bus. I thought they were gonna go on the city bus, but they didn't show it. But they jump on the school bus, bro. I'm like, this is insane. He could have went outside a club, anywhere. He went outside of a school. I don't know if your music's that kid friendly, bro. This is him. Probably back when he made YouTube videos.
Fortnite, I will be.
My bad, the volume check. What the? A weird individual, chat. Let's get back to the juicy stuff. Hold on. I want to show y'all a couple more things. Look at this. David, Josh Marshall, and Rob, the manager, lurked outside a New York high school. Another one, using David's little brother as a roper or bait. What is it with this guy? And we just made a video about this because it was on News Nation. And even the teachers were complaining about it, how he should ask for permission first. What is it with this guy giving tickets away at high schools? Look, the manager, he look like he's 30. Gee whiz. Look, oh, everybody's saying, you know the park, guys? Where the rock says S-H-I or it says H-I, whatever. It's closed down now. Some guy, YouTuber by the name Mark, you can go search his name. He lives by the park and he actually walked to the park with his video on. And there's yellow tape now that says crime scene on it. He says he don't know if it because it ran out of caution, but it says crime scene now on his tape. Look, crime scene, do not cross. Ain't that a coincidence, y'all? The same spot he put on his album cover. Look. Where he wrote death on the rocks. Look. Look, you can see the S right there a little bit. But it could be reaching a little bit. Imagine that. Shy, death, and then that's the spot that says crime scene. Shit. Yeah, it's getting deep, gang. Steve. What the heck is this? Here is another Google Maps. Find that is equally disturbing. It looks like a tarp in his pool. Y'all seeing shit. Oh, they think something's in his pool or something. No, David, have GF. It's not SZA. It's not for me, to be honest. D4VD is not dating SZA. Ha 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 ha. Billie Eilish is dating that one day. You guys. His girlfriend was on his stream. He has a GF. Pretty sure he dating right now. What? Yeah, her name is Celeste. This was said March 28, 24, chat. On his Discord by a deleted user. Somebody that's probably close to him. She's so pretty. Show me. I don't have a picture. Show where you see her. On his stream a few times. A few months ago. In TikTok. Is she the one in his music videos? In his IG story. I'm sad. David has a girlfriend. And he's wearing pink tonight. So his girlfriend's gonna be there. What? When he wears pink, does that mean his girlfriend gonna be there or some shit? Look at what they saying right here. Mom, sister, Celeste, brother. That does look like that. Right in that front. Damn, look, Bleed Out. David's PFP on Spotify in 2022. Did they meet in 2022? Celeste young as 12? Sheesh. That don't even look like David's hand. I could be wrong, but I thought he's dark skinned. I hate you, David, you and all your supporters. I didn't understand at first why my post got downvoted because I was talking about Celeste and the truth about this case. But I got downvoted. First I thought maybe I was a problem. Maybe I said something wrong. But no, you don't support the truth. You send all your dogs to downvote every post that speaks about Celeste and the truth. Big dog of this is not an effing game. We are talking about a kid. That person's going on. We see you, David and Elijah. Oh, this is the girl on her tour bus, right? Look, this is the people on the tour bus that Steve Fisher talked about. Oh, that dude Zersky. That's crazy, Me, who is Zerks? Me. Oh, so that's the manager, son? How do I post this shit? She's trolling. Yeah, he says he's a manager, that Zersky dude. Robbing that girl. If y'all ain't subbed yet, hit that sub button. Hold on, guys. I got some stuff I want to show you up here. So long story short, Neo Langston was arrested without bond and then somehow got bond and was released on $60,000, which is probably 10% of that. Neo immunity. It is very likely that Neo failed to appear based on guidance his legal counselor gave him. With a serious homicide case like this, it is a tactic used to negotiate immunity. This is what I was saying earlier, immunity. Given Neo moved a vehicle containing Celeste's body, he is at risk to be charged with accessory after the fact, concealment of death, evidence tampering, failure to report a death, and obstruction. Imagine them sitting in your face reading all that stuff. His legal team would likely advise him to avoid appearing without immunity. This type of escalation is actually somewhat expected, and I would imagine immunity, which is tell us who you moved the car for, who did that to the person you moved the car for, and we'll take away the accessory after the fact, and we'll take away all this stuff. And like Steve was saying, sometimes one person is better than none, or a couple people. But anyways, they're saying his legal team would likely advise him to avoid appearing without immunity. This type of escalation is actually somewhat expected, and I would imagine immunity will be negotiated within a few days. Given the escalation of Neo's witness testimony, it also indicates an indictment is near. Oh, so he's saying that this also indicates that somebody's going to be arrested soon, and they ramping up things. Like they trying to get the people closest to D4VD, or maybe know that they had a little something involved, hold that over their head and say, listen, you want immunity? You want to walk? Tell us what happened. And like I said, I've seen the best of them crack. Also hearing some of Withered, I still feel like they broke up and she was with someone else. This doesn't mean they were never together, but I think it was clear from his lyrics that this girl burned him over and over and then left. She was with someone else. This must be breadcrumbs of her dating someone else. I don't know how true that is. I'm just reading the post. Alright, some of these things right here posted is crazy. Check this one, y'all. Like this right here. This one blow your mind, chat. Look at this. Talking about a baby. Check this out, Cheryl. Exactly. They're saying 11 years old when they first started talking, allegedly. That's her right there. Dyeing her hair red. And somebody wrote, which I believe is D4VD, when I scroll too far down my camera roll, you ever scroll too far down your camera roll? And I end up in summer 2024 when we still had you. That's creepy, huh? What the heck is that about, bruh? Mind you, she was found September 2025, right? She looks young though in this picture, I ain't even gonna lie. This is probably the day, maybe, that he found the camera day was summer 2024. That's my opinion. Couple more things, let me show y'all, hold on. In case people don't know, y'all want to check her Insta. Look at this, guys. 9:50 a.m. PST. Neo has bonded out of jail after meeting a $60,000 bail. D4VD's friend Neo has been booked into the LAPD Metropolitan Detention Center after being arrested in Montana for failing to appear as a witness. Online records show Neo was booked around 11:30 p.m. Friday and is being held on a $60,000 bail. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ he remains charged with failing to appear, a felony. So he's out on bail, but he still got charged. Now it's crazy because the only thing these people are being charged with is failing to appear in court. Nothing to do with Celeste, but failing to appear in court. I'm telling you, they want somebody to squeal. Look, $60,000 bail seems too high for the attempt of failure to appear. It might be true. It's the warrant. David's Tesla. They trying to show they did everything right. Look, Jason the Ween, the truth will always come to the light. Steve Fisher, we read that. This is Neo. This is literally raw footage of him getting pulled out his house earlier. Sweet little house. No, you can't put your shoes on. Look at them giving the warrant papers up. They trying to do everything by the book, I'm telling you. To the Trump warrant, to the warrant for Neo. Because that's how the lawyers beat things. They find little holes and stuff. Look, in December, November, TMZ reported that the DA was actively working to get a witness and was holding things up, pushing an indictment in likely February. Now we know who the witness was. Did I not just assume that, gang? I tell you, I'm not stupid. Every case got a snitch. Especially when there's a lot of people involved. I came here after finding out NeoTheAsian was arrested. I used to watch his streams in early 2023 when he averaged about 20 to 30 viewers and was just a chill guy playing Valorant. I stopped watching a while ago, but when I recognized him in an old David post last year, I was shocked to see they were friends. Do we know how they became friends? I've seen him with quite a few popular streamers, but he never seemed to have gained followers or much hype from them. True. Neo creep behavior. We read it. Neo's mom has ties to Montana.
Whose friend? Bro, Security did I talk to him at all, bro? Not since I actually spoke to her and I was telling her, bro, this dude's weird because I had this off-stream interaction with him and he thought like I was trying to press him. Oh my god, this is another story I just never told him. Fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. Okay, so that night I went to Tario's birthday party.
Talk about Neo, I think.
Obviously he was there. All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sakura was drunk and then I was. Leak. Ah, fuck. Nah, he was low-key like following her on some shit, and then and Sakura was drunk, and I was like trying to move him around, talk to mad people. I was with Cutie and Hassan and even Ludwig, I think that night. Oh no, Ludwig was not there, but like Valkyrie was there. I was just talking to everybody, and I was just Sakura was just having fun and shit. And then I would come back, and Neo would like try to like I guess he was like following Sakura. It's all alleged. Oh, apple juice. Nah. Yeah, apple juice. She was not. Yo, she was on the apple juice. She was on the apple juice. She wasn't actually drunk. She was on the apple juice. This is all alleged in this.
Oh, cause she's young.
Yeah. He was following her, and then I went up to him very nicely. I was like, yo, not gonna lie, like, this is my girl, right? I appreciate it if you just like backed off, like I definitely said something like that, and I was like, yo, can you chill, bro? Like, this my girl, like.
He must have been doing something offensive for you have to approach him and say, this is my girl, back off.
And then, the night after, he like texted Sakura a long ass paragraph saying like, yo, Jason man moving mad weird, Jason's this, Jason's that. All I said was like, yo, you gotta chill out, like you're following Sakura, like trying to be touchy on Sakura and shit while she's drunk and shit, like and he's trying to pick me as this guy, a bad person to Sakura. Yo, it was so weird, bro. He was so weird. He was so weird, bro. But yeah, I never liked the dude. So glad I could just say that now.
Now we hear it from some of his real close friends. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What if he would slip something in her apple juice? Who knows what the hell the guy was doing? David's home, 275 gun. Look at Neo. He look a little hurt, no? Compared to his Instagram, your boy got no shoes on. Yes, he is, right? Without saying too much. I wouldn't be surprised if cops don't arrest him. Look at Neo was staying with his mom. So this is the exact house that they came to. I can tell by the red top and stuff. Yup, look. So Neo went and ran off to mommy's house when the heat came on. Looks like mama owns the house. Look at Alicia posted a subtle dig to Neo. It's ASAP Rocky. Since when has it become cool not to try? Effing loser. I don't know what that means. This is his muggy right here. Look, there has been a grand jury convened since least November in Celeste murder case, and multiple witnesses have already testified. Our sources have told us D4VD is likely to be charged with murder. You see how they just trying to get that final statement before they charge him? Look at Josh Marshall from Margot Vision and Lane Corporstein from Interscope say a prayer with David and his family in New York only days before Celeste was found. Withered Tour Vlog, Day 13. Wow. The creator turned off comments, figured. D4VD, look at his avatar with the Atami shirt. Quick prayer. Oh, this is D4VD right here. That's the manager. Is this his wife? The manager's wife.
I really am sorry. I tried. You're special, David. I got a question.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hand?
My bad. I said listen to this voice, Cheryl. It's creepy.
I really am sorry. I tried. You're special, David.
And David put this voice, sampled it on his song. There's an interview where he made a joke. I can't tell you who's the voice that is on the song. You will never know. He made a little joke. Now, who do y'all think's voice that is?
And how it's affecting like everything. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I tried. You're special, David. I got a question.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
I'm so serious.
Bro.
I'm so serious.
I'm so serious.
I haven't held your hand.
That sounds just like her.
Like you're not funny. I swear you're not funny.
I'm done.
Let me think.
But it's at a time.
It could have been yesterday. Though. It could have been yesterday.
Wow, yeah, I'm glad you remember that. I'm glad.
Period.
Yeah, I hate when you say period, man.
Period.
I got a question for you now.
Okay.
Why do you think we met? Yeah. Why do you think we met?
What I think personally, have you ever heard of the invisible strength theory?
Oh yeah.
Exactly that. So basically, we met because we were supposed to meet.
Okay.
And we're connected because we're supposed to be connected.
What's crazy, this is his whole first album, Withered, is about the invisible strength theory.
It's kind of like that, I loved you before I existed and I love you even when I die. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like, it's like...
He did her dirty.
It's weird, it's strange,
allegedly.
it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So, don't leave me.
Please.
You
got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Alright. I love you.
What? With the I love you at the end and everything? Hold on, let me...
The one calling my phone.
Been dead.
I was trying something on the chat. That's about it, guys, for now. Dean Blunt Lover, yep, that's her Instagram. Y'all guys want me to log in my Instagram real quick, see what's left of that Instagram? Remember the shady account, Star David, that followed me with 0 posts and 1,000 followers? Still hasn't accepted my follow back. Look, you could tell she's a Ilo Kitty fan. So this is all her posts right here. This is her, Dean Blunt Lover 444. See, David's liking her post. And notice she got the 444 on her name for David, too. Look what David said. Can I please have 10 bands? She only has 9 comments right now. He's allegedly grooming this girl. She's got 9 comments. Probably likes just because of David's talking in there. Look at this bull crap, guys. So look, she got her Nike flip-flops. She's always in flip-flops. She got her sweats on. You can see her nails are done. This is D4VD, some dirty Air Forces. Post motion, she said, featuring boyfriend. Y'all want me to go on my Instagram, you said? Boyfriend's kitty, she said. BF's kitty. And look at her shoes, gang. She got Hello Kitty shoes also. Tell me this whole Hello Kitty stuff isn't based because of her. There's the ring we keep seeing. There's Hello Kitty on her Crocs. Me and Babe. She's drinking one of those gyro drinks. Look at her, gang. Peekaboo. Wow. Look at what she said. This is her posting this on Dean Blunt Lover chat. David Anthony Burke is my Pookie. Thoughts. Imagine people watching this like, this girl's 12, 13 years old, allegedly. This guy's an adult. And is this her in, like, his picture? On his shirt? I love my girlfriend. Cute ass fool. Oh, look what she said. I'd F him. Bro, that's my friend. Accurate. Cute as fool. Oh, these are all pics of her too. Look, covering her face. Let me check out the Dean Blunt lover real quick for y'all. Yeah, exactly, right? Let me check out this Dean Blunt lover real quick for y'all. I doubt it's still up, but let me check the status of it. I want to show you how this guy's still following me too, guys. Dean Blunt lover 4444. This is her, is it? These might be fan accounts too. It's a fan account. This mess, this person sent a GoFundMe. What kind of shoe is she wearing in this thing? Look, she got Hello Kitty right here, and she got some Jordans on. That one of the same Jordans David was cleaning. Bringing this account back. That's sad, y'all. Let's check the other accounts too. Come on. Dean Blunt lover. It's the other one right here, guys. It isn't. Yes, certainly that's the rest. Look, Dean Blunt stands for his name, David Burke. That's true. Hey, Nash, what's going on, my boy? Yes, he did have that pink hoodie. Yep. And look at the album love it called Withered. Dean, what's Dean Blunt mean? That don't mean David Burke, does it? Let's ask the AI. Nah, that guy's tripping. Dean Blunt stands for his name, David Burke. Oh, DB, Dean Blunt? Nah. D. Who knows? Dean Blunt. Hello Kitty. Look at all her names. Hello Kitty. Life. See, he got this whole Hello Kitty persona. I don't know if it's from allegedly luring and grooming kids. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Thank you, brother. My account, I knew Celeste as a friend from school, and her family didn't allow everyone to her funeral. But I do know where she was laid to rest and watched from afar. Amidst everything going on, many people, maybe her family, have been reaching out, giving excessive hate and trying to belittle me. Let's remember, I'm not much older than her. I'm only 17. I just turned 17. Dang, these are all children. Not too long ago. Please stop attacking me. I won't delete my page and I won't take anything down until there is justice for Celeste. What the heck's she doing wrong? Read this. It's related to the case showing that Celeste was trying to match, looking like Celeste Herrera. Oh. Found out about the cause of age. My friend contacted David after he just responded with, I can't say anything about that because I don't know what's going on. My car was stolen and I'm talking to the police. That was the last thing David said. As things started to come out online and the ID of the victim was realized that the body that was found was girlfriend Celeste, the 19-year-old we met a few times at his after shows, kickbacks, parties. One thing I can talk about that I am 100% sure is the two Celeste, because I've met both and spoken to them both. One thing about that, looking back, that I find weird is when they both were in the same room, the older one calls herself Cece. I've heard this before. If one was there and the other wasn't, then she would call herself Celeste. No, I wasn't too close to David, but my friend was. He always invited to events and kickbacks at his place and shows. Too much for me to read, but... Celeste, my parents are effing annoying. 2022, she's about 11 around here. I seen the videos. He looks scared. Somebody says there's a ghost behind you. They won't let me go see you perform. Look what he's saying right here, chat. This is what I said about him giving out these $600 tickets at a high school. Remember I said some kids might reach out to him saying, my parents are annoying. They won't let me go see you perform. Look what his words were. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Would he offer money or something? Oh, Dean Blunt, love it, that's all. Look at this, she's talking about the teacher. It says, so much proof that David really preyed on this girl. She was a child, and everyone who's justified saying this is her fault is wrong. Her family failed her. Her teacher even came out saying the police brought her home a month after he being missing. Then she disappeared again. My theory is she had gotten preggo. Oh, shoot, y'all. And he didn't want people finding out. But either way, it would all come out. Others are trying to blame the bodyguard. But I truly believe he did this. I supported his music. He was a good underground artist, but I cannot defend this. He groomed her. She was 11. He was 18. And then the parents failed her. And so many people knew about this and did nothing. She met David on social media. Everything this person's saying sounds credible. And mind you, she's only 17. She says. She met David on social media and ran off with him. Maybe she wanted out. Maybe she figured out she was going on was wrong. He might have planned that his songs really are connected to this. And your may even be premeditated. He sung about, wow, KYing someone. He met her on social media around the time he made the song Romantic Homicide. It also isn't a coincidence. He releases every year on her birthday. And she was found a day after. Boom. That is 100% true right there. I swear on everything, that's 100% true. This girl knows what she's talking about. He might have planned that his songs really are connected to this, and you may even be premeditated. He sung about KYing someone. He met her on social media around the time he made the song Romantic Homicide. It also isn't a coincidence. He releases the song every year on her birthday. Check this, guys. Let's go to his Instagram and see when's the last time he released. Her birthday, September 7th. She was found a day after on September 8th. Right, gang? The last time he posted on... Last time he ever posted, guys. Where's the date at? Oh, there it is. September 7th, gang. Come on, don't play with me. I'm on his ass right now, chat. September 7th. Mind you, look, guys. These are both pinned posts, so these don't count. These were posts April 21st. And he pinned them. That's why they're up top. February 4th. Boom. The last post was September 7th. This is the exact spot that got the crime scene investigation up. Remember the guy Mark went there? They got the crime scene tape up at this spot. This is where he wrote death on the rock. Yes. This looks like Celeste right here. Her pigtails, allegedly. Peace she's throwing up. What, rest in peace? Her hands cut right there. If you blow this up, her hands cut right here. Peace. There's a tattoo right there. Hold up, I'm not done yet, guys. We about to break this shit into bone dust. Check his TikTok real quick. The last thing he posted on TikTok. Hold on, I'm not playing with y'all. This 17-year-old girl knows exactly what she's saying. Check this out, guys. What's the last thing he posted on TikTok, chat? That album again, right? Marcescence. Let's check the date. Look at that date, chat. Is this a coincidence? His Instagram account, his TikTok account, he hasn't posted since he posted his album that's supposed to come out on the 15th. Think about this. The album don't come out until September 15th, but he keeps posting it on September 7th. What that girl just said is absolutely correct. Y'all with me? Now check this out. Alright. Wait, that's his thing? His picture is that? Remember I told you the weird account that followed me, guys? After I made a video about D4VD, this weird account followed me. And I'm thinking it means ST4DD star or something. Hold on, guys. What the fuck just happened? Watch this, guys. Star. So, look, it's the same thing as his TikTok I just noticed. Their avatar's the same thing as his TikTok. So this account followed me, guys, randomly when D4VD should have no idea, because I never liked any of his posts. All I ever did was follow his alt accounts. So this account followed me with 0 posts. Somehow it's got 1,700 followers. The name looks like it stands for star, maybe, like what's in the middle of his head. And now I find it coincidence. It's the same avatar. Another red flag is this account is private. Why is an account with 0 posts private, chat? He hasn't posted one thing. Somehow he's got 2,000 people following him. Yes, and he had a bunch of alt accounts. I think this is honestly him. So then after he followed me, Nash, 30 seconds later, I followed him back. You know what he did? He went into sleep mode. He still hasn't requested my invite. Now, why would you follow me who my page is open? I'm not private, so anybody can see my picture, Nash. Anybody can see my content because I'm not private. So he didn't even have to follow me. Exactly. He followed me. Let me show y'all the messages. Then I messaged him back. Look. What's the good word? I said, David. How are you holding up? This is right after he followed me. He went right into sleep mode. Still hasn't accepted me. Is that fishy or what? Yes, sir. Let me show you something I exposed too. Why I think he's following me. So nobody exposed this yet, and you can only see this on the phone. If you go to his Instagram, he has a hidden chat room on there like Discord called Foreheads. But you can't access it from your web browser. You can only access it from your phone. So you click on this group Foreheads, where all the diehard fans are. Look at how many members are in here first of all. There's 105,000 members. And I can't even see who's in here. So for anybody besides David to know I'm in this group is impossible. Look at his last post also, guys, in this group. What that girl just said blew my mind. September 7th, gang. Yes, I heard that. Number 4 is a cursed number. Yup. Didn't that girl just say it's a coincidence how all the song he made is related to her, and now he posts the album on September 7th, her birthday every year? Bro, I just proved that on her Instagram, TikTok, and his little group. He's been going silent since then. Like, he wants to get exposed. Why would you even... that be the last thing you said, brother? Now, hold on. Let me show you guys something that's going to connect all the dots. Do you guys even know what these album covers mean? Exactly. Withered. This is the first album he made. Now, I believe this is when allegedly she was unalived. During when he made this album and like towards the end of it. Then he went on tour for it in April to perform this album. This means dry and shriveled. A part of the body shrunken, wrinkled from old age or disease. Hold on, guys. It gets even more crazier. So y'all see withered.
Withered.
What does withered mean? Y'all see, but right here. The light in color, human beings pale, having little of the normal healthy color of skin. His face turned white at the terrible news. Limited or made up of Caucasians, lacking color, morally purely innocent, lacking hatred or bad feeling. This is crazy. Alright, withered. Oh, that's his white. Hold on, withered. Alright, now his other album, Marcescence. So yeah, it pretty much means shrunken or wrinkles from age or disease. A girl with a withered arm. I find it weird how it uses that definition too. A girl with a withered arm. In the Bible, often refers to the drying up or shriveling of plants, limbs, or other living things, symbolizing a loss of vitality, divine judgment. It is used both literally and metaphorically. Whoa. In consequences of sin, for instance, in Peace Psalm, the righteousness are compared to a tree planted by streams of water, which yields fruit and does not wither, while the wicked are likened to chaff that the wind drives away. Alright, now Marcescence. I believe she was already gone when he made this album. And read the definition to this. Marcescence is the phenomenon where certain trees, such as beeches and oaks, remember withered was pretty much a tree that's dying. Now Marcescence is pretty much holding on to this dying tree. It says retain their leaves through the winter instead of shedding them. This occurs because the tree does not cut off the nutrients to the leaves, allowing them to persist until spring. What new growth pushes them off? The exact reasons for marcescence are not fully understood. Marcescence, look, is the withering and persistence of plant organs that normally are shed. It is a term most commonly applied to plant leaves. The underlying psychology mechanism is that trees transfer water and sap through the roots to the leaves through their cells. But in autumn begins, the veins carrying sap slowly close until a layer of cells called abscission closes off the vein, and the tree gets rid of itself. Wow. Crazy album names, right? Let's go back to that girl's page. Look, isn't it also a coincidence he releases a song every year on her birthday and she was found a day after, don't you think? What do y'all think, chat? Look at this, guys. For everybody that's been in the Discord, 17 weeks ago, which is a while ago. Hey, the Discord account that's called Celeste is the older one that was in the cover in front of the stream. That was his original first girlfriend. They broke up. Then the younger Celeste is the deleted account. It was confirmed in the Discord chat, I believe. That would might make some sense. So she's saying the Celeste we see right now is the older one, and the deleted user is the younger one. Could be to throw us off. Let's see. Oh, look it. It is not the other. Dean Blunt Lover, the fan account of the real Dean Blunt Lover, saying it is not the other on Celeste Herrera. Was never a part of the group chat. It's confirmed that Celeste Hernandez, Celeste Herrera was a cover-up for real. Dean Blunt, may I DM you what I found because it looks like I'm right, but again I can be wrong. But I want all the facts to be straight. It sounds like this girl knows a lot. Where you get that picture of David cleaning the shoe? Was it in a video? Remember I told you David was cleaning them same Jordans she had on. He was paying the mom. Oh, listen to this, guys. This is what somebody in my chat room said once before. That they believed the mom was allegedly getting paid off. So it says right here. I don't know if these are people near her area or what. Then where'd I go with it? Oh, it's right here, guys. Alright. He was paying the mom $10K a week to practically rent her child. Now, could this be why the mom is so quiet right now? Why she hasn't even came out and said my daughter, anything yet? Which is awkwardly weird. But anyways, she said he was paying the mom $10K a week to practically rent her child. Notice how when she discovered her daughter literally in pieces and didn't even shed a single tear, just a simple yup, that's her, and they leave. Not a single comment. They should be looked into along with his manager. I've been saying this for a while now. Look at what this girl's address even is, guys. Lake Elshore. That's the spot D4VD actually went to with her. This is people from her neighborhood, I believe. Crazy GoFundMe when the people responsible should be paying for it. They're all going to get sued, watch, after this case. Unless allegedly this was going on with this person saying right here. Hold on. Yeah, the manager, because his manager knew a lot and even got evicted by the landlord. Uh-oh. He didn't terminate it. The landlord evicted him. This is true. I'll back that up. The landlord evicted him because they were months behind on rent. That's true. His manager is also the guy that went to court, and they said, why didn't you do anything? Rob, I believe. And he said, oh, that's not my job. My job is to make sure he makes music or something like that. That's another person that they brought in and had to testify. If he didn't show, he probably might have been arrested too. I didn't see him say anything about Benny yet, though. But this is new information right here. The mom was getting $10K, didn't shed a single tear, so he wasn't terminated. The landlord evicted him, which I already knew. He is most likely hiding out somewhere away from all this. I don't believe he did anything to her, but I believe someone did. And they planted the body and wanted to expose him. He was trying to O.J. Simpson her, pretty much, and pay for people's silence. You see two sides of people. The one you see on the camera and the one behind the camera. Wow. So she's saying that, she's pretty much saying that he believes, most likely because his career, he's getting so famous and blowing up, he can't be seen with this girl. She's complaining about them not taking pictures, not holding hands, that allegedly OJ'd her, which had hired somebody else to do the job, which this person did a sloppy job or didn't finish, and now the whole thing's leading back to everybody. That's pretty much what she just said. But let me see these comments. Where did you get a picture of David cleaning that shoe? I want to see this, because David's cleaning a shoe that she just had on. The Jordans she just had on. David's cleaning those shoes the day after she went missing. Then shows the hoodie of her the day after she went missing. Hold up. Still none. The less justice needs to be served. Deleted user isn't Celeste. Yes, the F it is. And they even share some character dark vibes. Where's the shoes at, gang? Look, can anyone tell me if the girl in pink pants is Celeste? To be honest, it kind of looks like the same hair. That's David's brother. Somebody said, that's not even David. That's his brother right there. And that is Celeste, 100%. What do y'all think, chat? Hello Kitty slippers and everything. Come on. Look at the Hello Kitty slippers and everything. Don't play with me. Yes, that little girl does know a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if she is from the neighborhood. Hey Nash, you're not Steve Nash on YouTube, are you? I mean Steve Nash on my Instagram group. So this is her brother. Let's see what they got to say about that. He is wearing the same light blue Crocs. Oh, they said, and in another light blue video, he is with his family at a meeting. He is wearing the same light blue Crocs. Why would he wear her Crocs? This is something else that I noticed people been pointing out. He's embodying her stuff. He's wearing her Hello Kitty. He put the wig on. Remember the blue wig? He's wearing her Crocs that I used in old. Like, what are you doing, brother? And marcescence, what I was trying to show you, the definition of it, is holding on to something that's passed away. Like a tree, something that's dead, and you hold on to it. Where is the thing? Where'd she post the shoes at? I don't see it. She must have deleted it. Look, girl, Dean Blunt was one of her favorite artists. Stop reaching. Wow, these actually look like her real life friends right here. To know something like that close, I wouldn't have guessed that shit. It still can be a double entendre, kid. Use your critical thinking skills. No. Okay, they said. He said it's a double entrada. Yeah, right. This is crazy, y'all. That's about it, boys. Oh, let's see what the other Dean is. So who you think is that person star that's following me, guys? Oh, look, this is her with the shoes on. And she's cleaning these shoes. She covering that face again. What y'all guys think about this? Why is somebody gonna follow me out of nowhere after I expose this man's group? Same exact avatar as his TikTok. No post. ST4 is just the thing. Since I'm not following him, he won't accept me. I can't check like who's he following. Nothing. But what I can check is when he made the account, which is a little fishy, 2021. And also how many times he changed his name. Only 3 times. Which is not a lot at all. I changed my name over 20 times in 10 years. Yes, he is. A lot of people saying he's deleting Discord. He's unfollowing people. Hold on, let me find the follow request for you guys. Look at chat. January 17. Look what it says. Look at that avatar and everything. Who could that possibly be, chat? And I said in my video, I think D4VD so addicted that, you know, they done told him his lawyers, do not log on your Instagram, do not log on none of your social medias. So I wouldn't be surprised he made one of these little alt accounts. He got 50 of them. Then you got a dark Hello Kitty and a Tommy shirt with a blindfold on. No post. But anyways, guys, that's about it. That's about it, y'all. Let's see hashtag justice for Celeste on Instagram. You see his Neo getting arrested. He don't look that happy anymore.
No, don't clip that. And I'm not being here. No, don't. If you can clip that, crop me out. Crop me out.
More like his BF, somebody said. Damn, this is how young Celeste was when David met her. Ouch. I think he's watching me because I said something. I think it's when I expose his Instagram group that nobody could see, like I said, unless you're that's got 100,000 members in it. And he again sent the last post September 7th. Exactly. This is what I'm saying, D4VD. You a sick dude. Oh, this is sick, this message right here. Look at, she got the Hello Kitty background too. You know how I know this is real? This is the background that Instagram used to let you change for your group chats. I got a group chat. You could change your backgrounds. And that used to be one of the backgrounds a couple of years ago. That shit, that's sick. Look, themes. You change your backgrounds for your group chat for your friends. Look, this guy, this is insane. Come join the chat, y'all. Invites only. He sees I'm on his ass. That's my sister, dog. You think this is real? Yes, I do. I know who's Gus. He's dead. He got shot up. Other stuff. They're saying this guy Gus got shot up. This is her brother allegedly replying. This is supposed to be Gus, I think, y'all. Whoa. On Wednesday, deputies from Lake Eleanor Station responded to 500 block of Quali Drive to investigate and report a shooting. They located who appeared to have been shot. That's insane. Look, David in the area where she lived. Look at this. Celeste reveals sister found her old account and reopened it. She revealed that they did not know where Celeste was. My clothes, I said. Hey everyone, I've been reading through the comments and I just want to clear a few things up. First, we are absolutely not trying to scam anyone. Every single donation is going exactly where it's supposed to. It's the Dean Blunt Lover account again. Damn, look at that, gang. That's sad. Somebody said, where was you when she was 14 rolls running the streets? Celeste was only 15-year-old. She'd still be here with us. She trusted someone who didn't protect her, and now she's gone. Wow, that's a shame. Then they gonna play his song in the background like that? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Footage of David's security guard saying he helped B-U-R-Y Celeste.
Listen, did you hear about the David case?
Listen.
David.
That's Cuffle. What? That's Cuffle. So who's his security guard? Is it the dude Mark or something?
In the back trunk. He was the bodyguard for him.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
See, it is Mark. I told you that fat dude was his bodyguard. He's trolling though.
What the fuck? Yo, no. Hell no.
Or is he?
Hell no. Yo, bro. Listen, did you hear about the David case? The singer.
David with the
yes.
Celeste in the back trunk.
He was the bodyguard for him.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
Somebody said, mind you, she wasn't buried. That's a good one right there. Oh, look at what happens, guys. This girl calls David a PDF live. And still nobody cared, nothing. He then says, delete this.
I media trained you.
I media trained you. Listen to what he's saying, guys. No cap. I media trained you.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good
Whoa.
one.
Bye, guys.
Mwah,
Listen
mwah,
again,
mwah,
chat.
mwah, mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything. I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah,
Right?
mwah,
That's
mwah,
red-handed right
mwah.
there.
Delete everything. Delete.
You just got caught red-handed, bro. That's the girl, obviously. She got a hoodie on. She got the glasses she always wears. He's saying I media trained you, aka I groomed you since you was a kid. Oh, what about Aaron kids? Like,
Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything
you know
goes,
he
everything.
beat her ass after that video. Yeah, this probably what caused her to caused everything. Bad media training, David.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah,
You gonna
mwah,
media
mwah,
train her
mwah,
real good after this
mwah.
video.
Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
They're like delete everything. You know they screen recorded it, all that shit. Look at this is the real Celeste. That's why she's wearing glasses and a hoodie hiding her face. I believe it. The night he unalived her, somebody said. That's true. She said something controversial. Lock up Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco, Champagne Poppy, D4VD. What? After she said it, it was almost like it was an inside joke about someone else. He didn't take offense to what she said. They knew about someone and something else that had to do with... You looking too deep into it. Look at this girl, guys. Who's that resemble? And he's with his manager like, yeah, handle that. Look, the dreads and everything he got on his cover. You know how the girl got the dreads in the ear? I'm telling you, this guy ain't stupid. He is, but he ain't. Yeah. Who? Somebody in the chat said her name? Yeah. Let me read the chat. Autopsy confirms that Celeste was still alive before being dismembered. That moment was her last memory. Yeah, this could be fake. Somebody says this saddens me, but how can an autopsy depict that? Celeste's brother opens up. Oh, I heard he's been talking. Let's see what he says. Dude, why does David follow you? All respect to your sister, and I hate how shitty people are being. Was it really him? Jesus. Yes, it was him. Because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. I've seen this before. I met him once in person, her brother said. Did you and your family know of your sister being with him? Like, was she living with him? All of this shit is so confusing and disgusting. I knew and went to the police about it, but lack of evidence, so it was waved off. Wow. Imagine if this was the guy that called and did that, like, who sent the cops to his house. Oh, look at David seen with a cut on his lips 4 days after Celeste goes missing. Now, this is what FBI and, like, the agents and stuff look for, like scratches on your neck and shit like that. Let me see this cut. He got some girls. Oh, shit. Wait, y'all can't see it because my picture. Hold on. She done popped him in the jaw. No chat. She done popped his ass in the mouth. When was this? Because they saying September 20th. Wow. Nobody knows when it was though. Damn, his shit beat on. It's not a good look. Yeah, blood don't dry, light pink, brody. Oh. Yeah, he did that on purpose. Some people said, was it a music video or was he trying to hide something? This was in May 2024. She was seen going backstage June 27, 2024. 2025 is Herrera. Something happened July, August 2024. David and others deleted anything related to July 24. My date, I'm not saying is right or wrong, but I came to the conclusion that it was early January or maybe December 2024. Especially her last being seen in the camera with 1,000 pictures. David's camera on the last date she was seen was January 2nd. Look at June 27th. She was also seen in this concert. I don't know why she with her brother. Why do I feel a type of betrayal enough to make me cry? Is it because I love his music and now can't look at it the same? This is all crazy, y'all. Disturbing footage shows Celeste walking with a limp on the streets one day before her tragic disappearance. When was this? What's this mean? So what date was this? Oh, look, she is walking with a limp, chat. Look at her. She straight limping. What's that mean? Why was this car all banged up? Some people said it's from when they were in that spot with all the flowers. Look at all the pollen and shit. The roads were short. The spot with the crime scene stuff in it.
Right there, I'll tell you where that. See that door right there? Number 2, not 9.
September 2024, this was. She didn't go missing too long after this, guys.
Okay? You gonna let me talk? No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping.
You tripping.
Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? Alright, I'm not gonna let your woman talk.
Why is she over here?
So what I think, guys, why she was back home in September, police say the video was taken in September. I believe she came back home, and I said this in my other video, to spend the day with her family on her birthday. Remember her birthday, September 6th, September 7th? So she was there on September 7th, September 8th, whatever, just spending the day with her family. Then I believe she was missing like 2 days after that. She must have went back to D4VD's. See, look, just moments after, she was reported missing in April. So TMZ confirming the footage was taken September 8th, just one day after her Damn, she was only 14, guys, in that one. Wow. She was reported missing in April, but was back home in September. So she was going missing in April. In September, she was home. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months. She came back for her birthday for some reason and then left. And then her next birthday is when she was found in the car, unalived. Remember, there was also a message floating how she wanted to go back and see her parents, or she missed her mom or something like that. What if she wanted to go home or something? Weird how it happened on her birthday again. And her last birthday, she's with her parents. All I know is she sounded like one of those control teens from Jenny Jones. So many of you are not comprehending. This video was in September. She was reported missing in April. September is after April. Her parents knew she was no longer missing and did not report it. Parents definitely know more than they're saying. Y'all missing the point of the video. This interaction happened months after she was reported missing. Look, she went home and ran away with him again. Just like I said. Thank you. Someone with common sense. Why does she sound drunk? All bad. What were her parents up to? I can't imagine they were having an easy time with her. She was a chronic runaway. She run away, then be seen in the neighborhood, then go missing again. She was a handful and her parents didn't have the skills or resources to reflect her behavior. This definitely proves this was her in the live stream with David, as we can now hear her voice. 2. This proves the family didn't last see her in April of 2024 when she went to the movies with David and never came back. As the brother said, it doesn't match the video of her last being seen running past her school's bus stop that one morning. Her school's bus stop. That's how young she is. She was also at a family celebration either July or August of this year, I believe, or maybe it was last. Either way, April of 2024-3, this shows that her parents clearly let her do whatever. If anyone should have went to confront the neighbors, it should have been the mother or father. I can tell by the way she is speaking and getting upset at them, not wanting to listen to her, that she hasn't been in school. Alright guys, that's about it. That's about it, chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the support. Yeah. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Hit that like, sub if y'all not subbed. This was her other boyfriend too. Y'all seen this?
Her hands and arms haven't been found is because she was beating up and hurting her attacker.
Guys, they have found pictures of them together. The girl who was found dismembered, deceased in his...
Wait, I never seen this.
His career is officially over and he will likely be arrested sometime today. For those that might be out of the loop, earlier today it was discovered that the unaligned body that was found in popular musician David's car had been identified as Celeste RIVAS, who is actually not of age, and was also discovered that Celeste had a tattoo on her finger with the letters. And it just so happens that David has the same exact tattoo on the same exact finger as her. Very well could have been a coincidence.
Did it say
but
David or
pictures of David and Celeste have started to surface on social media, confirming that the both of them knew each other. And on top of that, the mother of Celeste talked to police and informed them that she had a boyfriend named David. So all the evidence is pointing towards that David and Celeste were actually dating each other.
So like I said, my only conclusion, because everybody's sitting here probably thinking, why is everybody besides D4VD getting arrested? It was his Tesla. It's registered to him. She was found in there. All the pictures lead back to him. I'm going to say what I said earlier. They're trying to get somebody close to him to flip where they can get the whole story to what happened to a T, and then have the evidence to back that up. And that's how you lock them up and throw away the key. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to get to do. It don't look like a hard team to crack. You know what I mean? A girl and an Asian guy. But we'll see what happens, y'all. A new video of Celeste, the girlfriend of singer David. The heck is this? The teenager has been missing from her lake home. Oh, this is her walking. She disappears. Where did she jump in a car? Oh no, she's just limping again.
Of my mind, but then you think that I'm gonna say you died, but I say I killed you. So it's not like the thought of her is gone by itself was something that she did, it was something that I decided to do. And
Look, police know who last drove David's Tesla with Celeste's RIVAS body inside. Now, coincidentally, let's say it's Neo that drove the car. Because Private Stephen Fisher said he could see, because they had the window cracked, who was in the car, I believe, because it probably smelled. So let's say if it was Neo, they probably want to hold that against Neo. Listen, Neo, we seen you driving the car, we seen you doing this, that, and then have Neo tell the whole story for some immunity and not to be a co-conspirator. Hey, Neo, tell us what happened, tell us who did it, how it got in the trunk, and you know you don't have to be involved in this. If not, you're going to spend your whole life in a joint locked up with some big guy named Bubba. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm out of here, everybody. It's love. I hope y'all enjoyed this late stream. Hit that like, subscribe. Leave some comments if y'all want more just like this. Any info, any clues, any tea, hit up my email. Thank you for the support, Cheryl. Everybody, I'm out of here. Y'all also stay warm. It's still snowing like crazy outside, chat. We gotta have at least 2 foot of snow now. I don't even know how I'm gonna go get freaking tobacco. But anyways, peace out.